Hi, I'm Tatiana, a seasoned pastry chef, and today we're attempting to recreate Bananita Dolca.
Before we start, let's see, to guide us a bit on how to make it, let's look at the ingredients that the bananita is made with. Sugar, glucose, cocoa butter, skimmed milk powder, whole milk powder, cocoa mass, stabilizer, gelatin, humectant, sorbitol, acidity regulator, citric acid, emulsifiers, soy lecithin, polyglycerol, polyricinolate, coloring, turmeric, artificial flavorings, vanillin. Now we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what we need to achieve. First of all, the shape, I don't have molds like that, so we're going to have to do it by hand. It's a banana shape, not too curved, about 5 centimeters, but well, we're going to measure it.
No, see, it's slightly bigger, nearly 8 centimeters.
The first thing we see is a chocolate that is not too dark. It's a thin layer. You can see the reliefs of the dough inside, so it doesn't have to be perfect or super smooth. Let's slice it. It's predominantly filling with a thin chocolate layer, as I mentioned. The filling's too yellow, so we must use a synthetic colorant. Let's taste the chocolate. The semi-sweet chocolate layer is very thin, around 1-2 millimeters. The filling has an artificial banana taste, which we aim to make more natural by creating our own essence. The texture is not smooth, rather lumpy, making it easier to recreate. Now I'll taste the combined flavors. It's quite sweet, so well, we're going to try to make it a little less, okay? And to my taste, the chocolate layer is very thin, so it could also be made a little thicker. Now I'm inviting the Umami guys for some tips to perfect it. So Delphi, what must I accomplish for you?
The sweet banana is very sweet, right? Yes, nice. I think it'd be good to accomplish something, but with a more mature taste, you know? Yes.
Nico, what should I aim for?
If we succeed with this recipe, we'll become millionaires. I feel that the chocolate can be improved. A pretty bad chocolate.
And a little bit thicker, right? What do you think?
And a little bit thicker and crunchier. And inside, you almost win everything. Is it possible? It's crazy. No, but well, I don't know what you have to... I'm passionately advising about the chocolate. Crispy and a little bit better chocolate.
As a child, my father would always bring me a little bath of holka from work, creating an emotional connection. I think it's very easy to eat. Then there's no taste of the yellow. It's a bit artificial, so the taste of the yellow is a bit artificial. So achieving something a bit more natural, I think, could be good. The main thing to me is the fluffier structure upon biting into it.
I heed the advice from the guides. A little less sweetness, the sugary texture, improve the chocolate. For Nico, let's try making one with banana bits. Now we'll start cooking. I've put a pot of water here to make a bain-marie because the banana base says it has cocoa butter. We'll replace it with 150 grams of white chocolate that we're going to measure and melt in a bain-marie, a pot with hot water that doesn't touch the bowl to prevent burning. Microwaving at 30-second intervals is also an option. We'll also weigh the fondant, starting with 100 grams and adding a bit more, reaching 120 grams since we added chocolate too. Once the chocolate is warm, we stir it until it's completely melted. The fondant, made of sugar, will provide the banana with its consistency, glucose and water, about 200 grams. And well, when this is all melted, which we already have, we have to mix all the ingredients. We're going to incorporate the fondant into the chocolate. This is soft, as you can see. Mix it and add the powdered sugar without sifting. And we keep mixing. We do a little bit here with a spoon and now we throw it on the table to work better.
The filling is like a dough where all the ingredients have to be well unified.
You can knead it like this. You don't need to be too careful because this is a dough that just needs to be unified. I always recommend using this part of the hand for kneading. It makes it easier. There you can observe the lumpy texture of the bananas inside. So, well, there we are achieving what is the filling. Well, to make it less sweet, as most of the boys asked us, we use icing sugar, as we said before, and we are going to use a bit of chocolate without added sugar. And also, all the essences always have a lot of sugar, so we are going to use a natural one that we are going to make ourselves and with stevia. Now, we let this rest, so we are going to make the essence that we have to add. Now, for our banana essence, we are going to reuse the hot water that we melted the chocolate in. One banana, we cut it a little bit. We are going to put about 100 of water. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of stevia, 2 heaping teaspoons, and now we are going to pulse it with a mini blender. What we don't want is for it to be processed, but for the pieces to remain, we are going to do it slowly. There we see that some pieces remain. Well, we are going to let this infuse for a while we are going to cut some pieces of banana. For Nico's special banana, they have to be very small pieces so that they don't invade a part. The banana is not something very big, as we said before. I think this will be fine while it continues to rest. We are going to go with the chocolate coating. We are going to put approximately 300 grams of chocolate. And now what we are going to do is to color the dough here. The yellow dye, which is one of the characteristic things of the banana, that the boys said that I couldn't buy yellow dye. It seems that it is orange, but it is going to buy yellow dye. It seems that it is orange, but it is going to be yellow. With the back of a teaspoon, we always put a little bit. We want it to be a yellow like the banana, but not a fluorescent one. So we go there mixing. You see how it is turning out? If you want, you can add a little more. Always take care of the chocolate too, that it doesn't go over. To integrate the natural essence with the dough, this is what will give it the banana taste. We are going to add it with a teaspoon. And we start with 2 teaspoons, but you can taste it later. Here the dough starts to soften a bit. Don't be scared if it sticks. You can give it a little bit of fridge. Also, if it is very sticky, well, I'm going to try to see if I have to add more. Yes, we are going to add a teaspoon. We are going to put it in the freezer because by the natural essence, it became quite soft. So about 10 minutes of freezer and it will be ready to make the shape here. We already have the dough. Always weigh the banana. The original banana is 14. Always weigh the banana. The original banana is 14 grams, but we are going to make it a little bigger, 25 grams. Also, Nicolas' idea doesn't seem like a bad idea. So we are going to make them all filled with pieces of banana. We are going to think about a few. So then we prepare all together to put the banana. We are going to make a cylinder and a sausage. We are going to flatten here in the middle and we are going to be putting this quite a banana and we make a little pressure so that it sticks in the dough and we are going the banana shape there. Now we'll bake the bananas. Here we already have the chocolate. I'm going to bake the bananas. Here we already have the chocolate. I'm going to use a silicone iron. You can also use parchment paper to support the bananas. Once they are baked there, we put them in the chocolate with a spoon. We help ourselves. I use this spatula to lift it. There we drain the chocolate. We help ourselves there. It goes. We keep repeating until we bathe all the ones we made. It's not necessary to put them in the fridge because they were already cold. So the shock of the chocolate with the cold banana will make it dry quickly. Well, here we have the bananas that we made. Here are the originals, as you can see. The chocolate is already darker. It remains semi-bitter. We made them bigger. We also filled them with banana. So well, we are going to see how they turned out. We are going to weigh them first. Here we have the original. 16 grams. And here we have the ones we made, 42 grams. Clearly, they are larger, the result of their internal transformation. The color, as you can see, we achieved it. The achieved color and thickness of the chocolate are satisfactory, with banana bits present. I'm going to try and see how they turned out. I'll taste the banana bits. They're good. The banana we added is clear, unlike the other one without it. Nico's idea was fantastic. It feels more natural than the other one, which is, I mean, the essence always invades a lot of the flavor. As informed, it's noticeably less sweet.
Let's see their thoughts.
I have a surprise for you, Nico. We created the small bananas with banana pieces inside, as you instructed.
It works for me. They are some big, sweet bananas.
Let's see the verdict.
Dude.
It's crispy, very good. And which one do you prefer?
Are you sticking with this crispy one? Very good.
Which do you prefer, this one or not?
I prefer this one. It has better chocolate on top. I mean, it's all there, everything.
Let's see if it's less sweet, like you said today, and a more mature flavor.
They're enticing and already appear distinct. I like that they surely have more bitter chocolate.
Yes, noticing by color. Let's see.
They're good, less sweet, which I prefer. No, they're much better. Profane, I'm up for those veins. I'll buy them all.
It's already colored and flawless. Let's try. I'm going to send him.
One there.
Yes, I'll take it with me on the way. Incredible. It would greatly worry. Well, the decision was unanimous, so we made some would worry.
Well, the decision was unanimous, so we made some Gourmet Dolca bananas. And well, let me know in the comments what other kiosk candy you would like us to try to make.
Thank you.